Where the heck's your light button for the outside lights? Blue lights to turn on.
Just press L.
L?
Lima.
Copy.
Three's taxiing, Captain. So, JoNay, you want to run me through really quick how the rejoin's gonna work?
Yeah, when you depart, set 290 on your course line, box TACAN on your HSI, and we're going to meet at 20 miles on the TACAN at 6,000 feet. Does that make sense?
20 miles from the current heading of the boat or on the BRC?
Okay, so go to your HSI right now and then put in a course line of 290
Okay, it's set.
and box TACAN.
Correct.
Okay, so you see that line in your HSI. We're going to meet right on that line, going in the same direction as that line at 20 miles from the boat. So 20 miles in the lower right of your HUD.
Copy that.
That's 6,000 feet. So when you get clear of the carrier, just extend 7 miles until you're clear of the bubble or whatever, and then we'll come left and climb up to 5,000 feet, and then move back towards that course line, and then get on the course line at 15 miles or so, and then get parallel with it right on top of it, and extend out till you get to 20, and that's where we're going to meet.
Copy that.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot first, and then about 10 second delays from you guys. Okay.
Copy.
Wow, I got an inlet ice warning on the deck. That's interesting. Okay, 1 salute. You need 16 degrees on your stabs, and mill power ought to do it, guys. Wow, we didn't even need the TACAN rejoin. Yeah, so basically you pull lead pursuit, almost like you're going for a guns kill on me, right? But you're also aiming a little bit below. And then you just hold that, and you kind of get, yeah, I see you right now. You kind of get sucked in towards my wing, and then you cross underneath me over to the right side. So we just passed point 2, and I would say I'm at point 2, which helps you to know where to look. You can look at your HSI and be like, oh, okay, he's off in that direction, and then you can look for me, right? Yeah, I see you. Just keep pulling lead. That's perfect. At about 300 casts or a little bit faster, and you want to cross right underneath us, and then form up on the right side. You can get a little closer. You don't have to be 500 feet below. Just keep pulling. Pull lead, pull lead. Yeah, more. Yeah. Yeah, good. Keep coming. And then when you get really close, suck yourself over to the right side. And then form up on Squeak's right. When we're done here, I'll show you guys like a video that Servo showed me where you see this from like a T-38's perspective, from the pilot's perspective, the flight lead. And you'll see what it looks like when wingmen come in and rejoin that way, and it'll all make sense to you when you see that sight picture. Enfield Dodge on preset 1.
Go ahead.
Enfield Dodge is all rejoined at Angels 5. Oh, we were supposed to be at 6, but we did it at Angels 5.
No worries, we're just coming up on spot 4 at the moment. We're leveling off because the carrier's moving.
Okay, so where are you guys going to head? Which direction are you going to head to do your training?
Oh, I'd say we'll go west.
Okay, you go west, we'll continue our turn, and we'll head east, opposite direction for 20 miles or so. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Copy that. Okay, I'll show you guys a neat little trick. I don't know if you guys know this yet, but go ahead and bring up your FPass page on one of your MDIs. And then on the FPass page in the lower left, you can see a little button that says Climb. Go ahead and box Climb. And then what you'll notice is on your HUD, above your speed, there's a new little number there. It'll say 481 or something. So that's your target speed. Watch out too. So that's your optimal speed for the climb. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to put, this is assuming mill power, by the way, not afterburner. So what we're going to go ahead and do is hit mill power in a couple of seconds here. I'll give you a countdown. And then we'll hold mill power till we get to 481, and then we'll start climbing at that speed, okay? 3, 2, 1, mill power. Okay, coming up on 481, I'm going to try pitching up at about 10 degrees. Yeah, 10 degrees is about good. So now you'll notice that the target speed starts to come down because it's calibrated airspeed. And you want to have the actual airspeed kind of descend or decline at about the same rate as the target speed. Just keep it close. It doesn't have to be exact or anything. It's just a guide. And we'll climb up to I don't know, Angels 1.5. So this is a great way to get yourself up to 30,000 or even 40,000 as optimally as possible, just with mill power. Okay, nosing over for about Angels 1.5 here. Okay, out of mill power, backing off to about 350 CAS. Okay, so we've probably got enough space to start our drills. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop back behind you guys. You guys get into like a line abreast formation and with about 1 mile separation or so. So a good distance. Don't be in like tight formation. You want to be kind of apart from each other. I'm going to sneak up behind you guys, okay? And I want you guys to be looking over your shoulder. And Squeak, if you see me coming up on Maverick, right? You say something like, you know, 3, he's on your tail, bandit on your tail, brake right or something like that. And then you guys need to brake right, start going defensive, figure out who's engaged, and identify that. Say, okay, shit, 3, I'm engaged, defensive, something like that. And then 2 would be like, copy, I'm supporting.
Are we fights on?
Fights on.
Copy that. 3,
all right.
Yeah, 3 Venom,
breaking left here.
Break left.
Why don't you come back in? 1, 2, 3.
No afterburner, no afterburner.
6, come back to the right. Okay, bandit,
right.
switching target, he's coming to me. Disregard, he's still on you. Keep that right hand turn.
Maverick, you don't need afterburner.
Copy.
Keep up that turn. Alright, bandit broke off, I'm coming on.
Copy. Turn her back in.
Fox 2, guns.
Okay, continue.
Alright, I'm tracking the bandit. We're on a level scissors.
I got vision. Coming back in.
Alright, we're rolling scissors now.
Altitude.
Angels 5. Alright, when we hit the hard deck.
I'm going high cover so I can see where you're at.
Okay, hard deck, terminate.
2, terminate.
Cut it off now.
Yeah, knock it off. Let's all rejoin. So that was pretty good. Pretty good for a first try. A little bit more, just make sure you guys are clear who's engaged, who's defensive. So Squeak, when I break off and I'm not on him anymore, say something like I'm engaged, neutral. Let him know I'm engaged offensive or engaged defensive. Let him know what the state is. And then Maverick, as a way of saying that you understand, say something like copy, moving to support. So he knows you're now the supporting fighter in the 2v1 contract, right? And then if Squeak says that he's engaged neutral, then Maverick, that's your job, just to move to support. You're not trying to kill me, you're just trying to offset and keep your eyes on us and look for a window. If you see a window to move in and kill me, you call Hound Dog. You say, Hound Dog, and then Squeak either gives you permission to press, which means attack and kill me, or he says just continue, which means that he has it under control and he wants you to just keep watching from a distance.
Copy that. But his wing bags drag you down pretty good. It's really hard to turn tight and keep a decent speed.
You don't need to turn tight. This isn't actual BFM or anything. I'm not really trying my hardest to kill you. It's just about getting into a rhythm with communication. So if this whole fight takes place at about half the speed and half the turn rate that it normally is, that's fine. Fight's on.
Bandit, my 6 he's behind you right now. Breaking off left. Okay, I'm going to come in behind.
So Squeak would call engage defensive. Maverick would say copy supporting. So that you guys understand who's engaged, who's supporting, what the role is.
Okay, 3 is supporting right now.
So give Squeak now direction. Where do you want him to go to lead me into a kill zone for you?
Alright, stand by. Squeak, I need you. Okay, I want you to turn on 3. I want you to turn right. Oh, cut that off. You cut in too tight.
Okay, Bandit overshooting. Now what do you guys do?
Squeak, I need you to go straight. I want to wait till he gets sucked in. I'm going to come up behind him.
Looks like I'm offensive on both of y'all now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now who's engaged, who's supporting?
2's blind. Still flying
I got no joy on him right now.
Is anybody getting RWR tone?
Alright, somebody just passed over me. He's up over me right now. Okay, I'm engaging.
Break right, break right.
Breaking right.
And 2's Hound Dog.
So now you say press to give him permission to kill me.
Press.
Fox 2.
Okay, good kill, knock it off.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Okay, heading 070, climb back up to 15. Let's tie up on each other. So, pretty good. Just after I overshot and I was offensive on both of you guys, it helps whoever's getting like hard locked, they're getting like the warning in their RWR. Obviously you're the engaged guy, so go ahead and say I'm engaged defensive, right? He's on me. So the other guy knows right away. He says copy supporting. And Squeak, one thing for you, you didn't really need to call Hound Dog in that situation because I was purely offensive on your guy. So if he calls defensive, you just have permission to come in and kill me. You only need to call Hound Dog if he's in like a neutral fight with me.
Copy that.
This time when I call fights on him behind one of you guys, why don't you guys try turning into each other and crossing over each other's paths, right? And force me to pick either to go on the left guy or the right guy as you cross over each other. Watch to see who I go on, who I lock up, and you'll know if you're the engaged guy. And that's the first thing you do. You say, I'm engaged, he's on me. 2-circle fight neutral or something, where I'm defensive or whatever, and then the other guy knows what to do. Can say Roger supporting, moving high, or Roger supporting, come break left for me, help me engage, some shit like that. And fight's on.
Okay, 2, he's behind me. I'm going to cross into you, okay?
left-hand turn, bandits on you.
Copy.
Alright, break right.
Break it right.
2, Fox 2.
Okay, good kill. Let's just continue for a bit here. Set up high above us. And Maverick, brake hard left into me right now. Okay, and now we're high aspect and fights back on. Rejoin. So now Maverick's engaged neutral. Go ahead and call it.
2, Hound Dog.
Press.
2, Fox 2.
Oh, that quick? Holy shit. Okay, good kill. Okay, knock it off.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Okay, fight's on.
2 is engaged defensive.
Copy that. 3's going high cover.
Alright, got bandit on my 6, coming left.
Copy that. He's coming in. I'm gonna wait till he goes a little closer. Hold up. Alright, Hound Dog.
Continue.
Copy.
So continue means you don't want him to shoot. It means like you've got this, but I don't know why you would call that because you're clearly defensive on me.
Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, knock it off.
2, knock it off.
Okay, heading 070, climb back up to 15. Okay, I think there's a little bit of confusion over some of the operative words here. Continue means don't help me. Press means help me. So if you say continue, that means like I've got this under control, just keep observing. So Squeak gave a call to continue, and then Maverick came and shot me anyway. So it was kind of like 2 mistakes made a right somehow. I'm not even sure what that was all about.
Copy that. I thought he meant to go at you.
Yeah, that's what I thought it meant too. Terminology is just a little fucky.
Okay, yeah, press means like kill the guy. And again, if Squeak is defensive, like Squeak, you got to call defensive. Say I'm engaged defensive, and you have no need to call Hound Dog or press or anything at that point. Your buddy should know to press at that point. Oh, not now.
Yeah, I made the call as soon as call fight's on.
350 cast, guys. Another thing you want to try to get into the habit of as a supporting guy is calling tally visual or tally blind or no joy visual, etc. based on what you see, right? So tally or no joy is basically if you see the bad guy or you don't. Visual or blind is if you see your wingman or don't, right? So it's a combination of the two things. So as a supporting guy, try to let your lead, well not your lead, but whoever's engaged, try to let them know what you see and what you don't see. And if you say, I'm tally visual, which means you see both of them, then the engaged guy doesn't really need to say anything. But if you say something like, I'm visual no joy, then that should be considered like a request for information from the engaged guy to tell him where the bandit is, right?
Copy that. I know that one time I called out no joy because I totally lost both of you guys when you went down low on the deck.
Yeah, so tumbleweed's a good call there, or just say blind no joy to let him know that you don't see either of you. It'll come, it's just a matter of getting into the rhythm of saying this stuff a lot. Okay, fight's on.
2, I'm cutting underneath you. You cut right.
Copy that. 2's engaged defensive.
Copy that. I'm coming back into you too.
3 mark. right-hand turn coming.
Copy that, right-hand turn.
Alright, I got visual on both of you.
Yeah, he's still on me.
Copy that,
the right-hand turn. He's low. Still on
Alright,
me.
he broke off you, he's coming up high. He's high aspect now, neutral.
Cutting left low. Okay, I'm no joy on him right now.
Copy that, I'm dumping. Disregard, can't use chaff. Alright, we're at Angels 9, you just passed us. I'm defensive.
Copy, still no joy. I'm trying to look for you, hold on.
Just over the mountain range. At a left-hand turn, Angels 7.
Copy that, you're right underneath me. I got tally.
Copy that, he's behind me.
Watch the hard deck.
Okay, I'm cutting in here. Hold on, I don't have a hound dog yet.
Alright, broke the hard deck. Terminate.
Yeah, terminate, knock it off.
Cut it off, knock it off, knock it off.
Okay, I'm going to form up on Squeak here. Squeak, take us up to 15. Maverick, try to get visual, and 300 casts. Angels 1-5. Correction, 350 casts. Here, I'll take lead. Just form up on me. So that was a lot better. I'm not hearing, like, engaged defensive. I guess it's the same thing saying he's on my tail. You guys will get the gist. But, you know, as with brevity, it's just more important if you... or not more important, but more efficient if you just use the right calls. Engage, defensive, copy, supporting, high, something like that.
Visual.
And next time I call fights on, let's hear a little bit more urgency, as if you are noticing a bandit on your tail that you did not know was there before, right? So you don't just say something like, hey, I'm going to cross under you. Say, bandit, 6 o'clock, break left, like get urgent with it. Fights on.
2, fights on. 3, bandit on your 6. Break right.
Copy that, breaking right.
Bandit's going vertical, he's off you. Bandit's coming onto me, I'm engaged defense.
Copy that, 3 is coming back up, turning left, jinking back into you.
Copy that, I'm in a right-hand turn, he's below me.
Copy that. I see him above me. No joy on you.
Alright, you just crossed right in between us.
Just
He's
crossed me. Yep,
close
I'm,
to you now, he's on my 6.
Coming down.
Alright, bandit's broken off.
Hound dog.
Ready? Press.
3's pressing.
So what's the situation? You're engaged, neutral, scissors, something like that, right?
Gunshot. Bang, 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 bang.
No, continue.
Okay.
Alright, he's coming back on you. I'm above Angels 11. Break left.
Breaking left.
Watch the hard deck.
Just above the hard deck.
Break right, break right.
Break right.
Fox 2.
Okay, good kill. Knock it off.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Try to get visual on me, and let's form up and go get some gas.
3.
I think that was a lot better. Really good communication on that one. Just one criticism, when I switched off from Squeak and went on to Maverick, Maverick, just make a call there. Like say I'm engaged, neutral, scissors, give Squeak some information. Let each other know that you've switched roles within that contract.
Dodge, this is Enfield.
Enfield, go for Dodge, preset 1.
There you go, got you 5x5. We're your buddy's like 48 miles to the west of the tanker now, Angels 27.
Yeah, I can't get. How do you get the body spike? I can't unlock you for some reason. It won't let me.
We'll be on preset 11 now.
Copy that. We'll switch to preset 11. 2, can you set steer 5 and box waypoint and tell me how far that is to steer 5?
Steer point 5 is heading 326, 58 miles.
Okay, good. That's pretty close. So that'll be where we go to get fuel if you can't plug the basket in time on the tanker.
Copy that. That's an airfield?
Yeah. Enfield, Dodge, can you give us an altitude for the tanker?
Angels 18.
Thank you, sir.
And Enfield set up port observation, ready for refuel.
Okay, guys, let's start descending. 3, 2, 1.
Ready pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Coming back on throttle.
Yeah, coming back a little bit. I'm going to hold about
Guess I'm going left side.
75%. Oh, it automatically increases from the the wind in the turbines as we descend. Never mind. Just try to stay with me.
Shell 1-1, Springfield 1-2, request rejoin.
And what, you had 5-degree decline?
Springfield
About 15.
1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 18,000.
Squeak, go trail a little bit, just because I don't want to have to worry about you if I make turns. So try to get a little bit behind me and stay in a very loose fluid formation until we actually get to port observation, and then you guys can tighten it up.
2.
Just maintain visual and follow me in.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Tanker's starting to do a turn to the left, isn't he? Yeah. Who just passed underneath me?
Shell, Dodge, flight of 3, saddled up, port side observation, nose cold, switch is safe.
You guys might not be able to get fuel. I left my radar on, so I probably fried all the crew in.
You're taking fuel.
Is there an open basket on the right side, or are you guys still trying to connect to it?
And then, negative, it's an open basket. You can take it. I'm in the port observation post, or starboard.
Roger. 2, what's your fuel state?
State 2.6.
3, fuel state?
1.9.
Okay, call for intent to refuel on Shell and see if you can get over to that basket and get in pre-contact position.
Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Okay, Dodge 1 is moving to pre-contact.
Fuel. Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Dodge 1, watch left for...
Yeah, I see. He came right off the basket at the same time.
side, as you have to do it in order, left and right.
Okay. Squeak, move over to right basket. That all happened right at the exact same time.
Copy that. Just watch your...
I mean, the order is whoever calls it first, so make sure you call it first.
Oh god, JoNay, you're right under me. Watch out.
Yeah, what a clusterfuck this is. Holy shit.
You guys look like you're just floating and you don't know what to do.
Infield 1-1.
I keep showing my altitude warning, so I keep pulling up.
Infield 1-1. 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact.
Which airport is Stair 5?
300.
I don't remember. Check your F10 map. Okay, so Squeak,
I got one right in front of
confirm
me.
you're moving over to the right wing, right?
Negative. I'm making sure you're clear for me so I can move over.
Yeah, move over to the right wing now. I'm way behind you.
You guys are mixing up comms again.
Dodge 1-2, moving pre-contact, starboard.
I'm intending to talk on this comm.
1-3.
Whoever's Enfield, you guys need to spread out a bit from observation. Dodge 1-2 is pre-contact.
You're too close. It's not gonna drop for you there. Thought Squeak was the master of formation.
Shell 1-1. Infield 1-2. Request rejoin. Enfield 1-2. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 300. Ready pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Did you guys lose Maverick, or did he divert?
Yeah, we sent him to divert.
I'm diverting.
Gee, Squeak, you are like pushing that tanker, man.
I'll tell him stop being a pussy and give him more throttle.
I can't believe he hasn't disconnected you at this point.
Hell no, I'm the alpha.
Are you a tailgater in real life?
I'm a 3 on
No.
final.
Well, if you're being a retard, then yes. Wait, can I say retard?
You can say it.
And sure.
Return pre-contact. Contact.
Yeah, if you're driving in the fast lane, right? And the problem here in Florida is that there's only 2-lane highways. So yeah, so if you're driving in the fast lane and you're going the same speed as a guy to your right, then yeah, we're gonna have a problem.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
They do that all the time here.
Is that transfer complete, really?
You're taking fuel.
What are you at, JoNay?
Oh yeah, I guess I'm at 15.
Are you running 2 wing bed? Or just 2 bag?
Yeah, all of us are just 2 bags.
Okay. You guys okay over there?
Go again, Cyclops?
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Whoa, you're like 1 by 5. I can't really hear you very good.
Alright, Dodge 1-2, transfer complete. Switching to starboard observation.
He's saying you nearly mid-aired him, JoNay.
Oh, I didn't even... Okay.
See him?
Sorry, Cyclops, I didn't see you, man. I thought you were over at the alternate.
Uh-oh, guys bumping each other.
No, he rejoined, and I don't know if he called it on the radio.
Whoa!
What the?
Is he out of gas?
That's what I'm talking about. Give us some throttle, boy. Who cares if they told you couldn't be a fighter pilot? Show them.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay, I'm going to stable up at Angels 1-5. Dodge, try to rejoin on me.
Enfield 1, did you lose your engine? What was that?
I may have. I lost my bleed air, I think. Flaps are off.
Flick is
Did he collide?
it looked very close to me. I mean, it's the same thing that happened when I was trying to refuel before, so at least you guys got off the tanker.
I don't know if I'm transmitting in the blind. I got hit, but I think I'm still good.
Negative, we hear you. How copy?
Engines are still running. I I think I'm okay for the most part.
I'm watching Enfield 1-1 here, just like, it looks like he's flat spinning. Enfield 1-1 just ejected, I see a shoot.
Shit. Yeah, do you eject Servo?
Yeah, I had to. I lost all control.
I saw him flat spinning. He
I think I just clipped the tanker. I was looking over at a chamois and then didn't realize I drifted to the tank.
Is that why the tanker crashed? Because you crashed into it?
I didn't hear anything. I probably just tapped.
Oh, so he didn't run out of fuel. He got hit by Servo.
Yep.
Enfield, this is Dodge on preset 1. You guys tied together?
We're tied.
Okay, let's come at the carrier from different directions. So Dodge will break left here and just kind of extend a little bit. And you guys can break right, and we'll just come at it from different directions.
10-2 copies.
Okay, Dodge flight left-hand turn, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and if you have 6,000 set on your bingo, go ahead and start dumping fuel now. Marshall Dodge flight 707 holding hands with 045 and 013, marking MOMS 090 for 26 Angels 15 inbound. Yeah, this is Dodge on preset 1. That's what I was afraid of. It's giving us case 1 direction.
I think we can just go ahead and do case 2 and make all the calls, and it'll accept them.
Yeah, okay. So do you want to stack up at 6? We'll stack up at 8, something like that?
I think you guys are closer, so you get it first, so we'll stack up at 8, you do 6.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Dodge left-hand turn. And I'm also descending here. And Dodge again on TAC here. Do you just want to do a radial that's the same as the BRC 286, or do you want to use a different radial?
I think because it's the first go around, we'll just use the BRC.
Okay, sounds good.
Makes it a little complicated having to do an intercept from there.
Okay, so what I'm looking to do, I'm trying to get exactly on the course line here, and then we're going to be at Angel 6, which means we add 15 to that to get our DME, and that's going to be 21. So our push point is 21 DME at the radial 286, or the course line 286. Just stay with me the best you can. Okay, we got to slow down a little bit. We are shooting for 300 ground speed, which you can only see in your HSI. So make sure you have your HSI open on one of your upper MFDs, slowing down now. This is the way I do it. Servo does it a little bit different, but I like to use 300 ground speed as my baseline. And if I need to make corrections to go, to move faster, to hit like a push point that's ahead of schedule, or one that's I'm ahead of schedule on or behind schedule on, I just make corrections to that baseline speed as needed. Okay, Dodge is established in the stack. We're going to shoot for a push time of 5-0.
Okay, we'll do 5-1.
Okay, we're 1 mile out from this. We're going to be having a left-hand turn coming up. About a 45-degree roll. 3, 2, 1. Ah, sorry. Autopilot fail. Okay, on the down leg of the pattern now here. And we can see that we've got, let me think about this, coming up on 4 miles away from our push time. And it takes about 6 minutes to fly the track. We've done about 1 minute, so we're about 1 minute behind schedule. So my next checkpoint I'm going to do at about 26 miles DME, and we're going to see where we stand there. Accelerating a little bit to about 340 ground speed.
Where do you see the ground speed on the HSI anyway?
Just to the right of your little aircraft, 340G, and to the left of it is your true airspeed.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I see.
Okay.
That was.
So we're at their checkpoint here, and we're about 30 seconds behind schedule. So I'm going to speed up to about 400 ground speed. And we make our turn at 3 miles. I'm going to try to get back down to around 300 when we get to the 31 mile mark there. Okay, coming up, accelerating. And left hand turn, 3, 2, 1. I want to try to come out of this at exactly 4:48 on the clock. That'll give us 2 minutes to get to our push point on the final leg, and it'll be 300 ground speed should get us there exactly.
069 established, state 10.6. Established.
069 established, Angel, state 11.9. 069 power, roger, BRC 286, signal is Charlie.
Okay, we're back on the upwind here.
069.
Okay, only about 20 seconds ahead of schedule, so I'm a bit too fast, slowing down. Sorry, too. This is hard to calculate all this shit and do all this math while I'm flying formation with you guys. Okay, looking for about 300 ground speed here. Actually, we're a bit slow. Coming up on the minute here. Yeah, we got 1 minute left and 7 miles to go instead of 6. So I'm going to speed up to about 350.
Ground speed, right?
Yep. And the goal is to hit 21 DME on the TACAN is at exactly the top of the minute, 450, plus or minus 5 seconds. And when I get to this push point, I'm going to go 250 casts and start descending at 4,000 feet per minute. Okay, we're just a little bit slow, but only cut by a few seconds here. Not bad. Okay, descending. And decelerating at 250. Use speed brakes if necessary. Marshal, dodge, flight of 3, commencing.
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay, I'm going to put out a little bit of speed brakes too. So you guys might need full speed brakes. We're too fast. We should be about 250. Oh, there's the altitude. So let's now come up to about 2,000 feet per minute descent. You do that kind of right around the 5,000 foot warning. Okay, pulling the speed brake in. And we're going to stabilize at 1,200 feet here.
Commencing.
069.
5.9.
Radar contact. Altimeter 30.06.
Final bearing 286.
069.
Okay, we're doing good. Let's come down to 800 feet. Then we'll go lights on. Okay, there's 800.
I can't get my lights to turn on. I don't know what the deal is with it.
Alright, don't worry about it. When it'll get to about 6 miles, I'll probably start accelerating, looking for 350, and then we'll be at the initial for case 1. So the calls we're looking for is just say kiss off at the brake, and then making a beam call when you're a beam, and then a ball call when you're on final. Just listen to what I say and kind of repeat it. Okay, we're at 6 miles, accelerating to 350 now. There's 350. Marshall, Dodge, 4 miles initial.
Tower 707. Overhead Angels 1. State 4.5.
And we're looking for about 20-second brake intervals, guys. So watch the clock and count 20
069
seconds.
platform.
069.
Brake behind the guy ahead of you. One kiss off. 707, a beam, hook your
Break us
flaps,
off.
state 4.3.
707.
Go around.
707, Hornet ball, 4.2.
Go around. Runway occupied.
707.
045, a beam, hook your flaps.
Red deck. Green deck.
So 69 is a beam, hook your flaps, state 5.4, traffic ahead, we'll extend them.
Paddles contact.
3 beam, 4.2.
3/4 mile, call the ball.
045, Hornet ball, state 3.9.
Roger ball, come right for lineup and bring it down a little.
A beam, hook your flaps. Red deck, 5.2.
Paddles contact. Power. Yeah, come a little right. Power. Okay, wave off, wave off.
We waved up.
I think they improved the nav lights a little bit. I can see them.
Yeah, I could tell that too.
Shit, I can even see Cyclops behind him.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Like, they obviously did something here.
Saw your landing lights pretty good there when we were doing our break. 069, Hornet ball, state 4.7.
Roger ball, work it down a little. In close. Bolter, bolter, bolter.
171, Hornet ball, state 4.5.
Roger ball, come right for lineup and a little power. Bring it right for lineup. Work it down. Red deck.
069, a beam, state 4.5.
Paddles contact.
Hey, Maverick on the ball.
Roger ball, come right for lineup. Just keep coming right till I tell you to stop. And a little bit of power, keep coming right. Okay, power. Lineup is good. Okay, work it down. In close. Bolter. Turn off your taxi light as well, sir.
I didn't even know it was on.
069, Hornet Ball.
069.
3.9.
3.7.
Roger ball. Ah, Bolter again. You looked perfect. You looked perfect to me. You must have just skipped a wire.
This last minute, it's just something's throwing me back in the air.
It was a beautiful approach, man. You were right on the money the whole way.
Yeah, it looked good to me, but just last second, it's just like I can't get it down. I don't want to chop thrust either. This time I might just force a trap and then...
Maverick's call, Maverick ball.
Okay, Roger ball. Come left for lineup and work it down a little. Yeah, work it down. Too high, Maverick. Work it down.
Reared up.
Come right for lineup. Come right.
269 B, state 3.5.
In close. Oh, Bolter. That looked really good too.
Jeez.
I think they're also a little bit of gas city. I see my E bracket bouncing around. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it.
I'm coming in lower. I keep wanting to go higher for some reason. I didn't want the same incident that happened last week.
Yeah, no, you're doing good. It's better to come in high than too low. Just keep doing what you're doing. Trust me, you're going to catch 3-wire like that. Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
So 69 Hornet Ball, state 3.3.
Roger ball. In close.
013.
Ooh, settled in close, 1 wire.
286. Signal is Charlotte. 013.
What's your fuel state, Mav?
Fuel state's 2.0. Maverick, call the ball, or, yeah.
You can see the fuel state on the screen below the TV. It shows Maverick and it shows 2.0.
The fuck? Really?
automatically prioritize everybody based on their fuel state if they actually check in with ATC.
Oh my god, I never saw that screen. That's so cool. Okay, a little power, Maverick. Hey, good trap. Is that a 3-wire? Jesus Christ. 4-wire, I think.
Jazz, hook skip the first one.
Oh. Boom, yeah. Servo tapped the tanker.
Oh,
Totally did.
The tanker's wing looks like it went right into his fuselage.
Yep, I tapped him. That's what I thought. Everybody just dives for the deck though at the same time.
Yeah, I was trying to follow the tanker down. Looking for survivors, you know.